So, as you guys know, we've been covering everything that's been going on with MMA fighter Hughley, who is a food critic that's been stupid viral on TikTok. He's been changing a lot of folks' lives, had a recent trip to Atlanta, going on a tour, tasting a lot of foods, or trying to taste a lot of foods from popular restaurants there, and things didn't go as planned. He still showed a lot of love, but things didn't go as planned. We've been covering everything, and now we have people like Hughley reacting to the situation. See what Hughley has to say.
If you want to know all about a people, eat with them. If you want to know what they believe, where they come from, what they've been through, eat with them. If you travel and you want to know all about where you're at, eat the food they eat, because in the food they eat is their story. It is better than history books. It is better than people telling you. Eat what they eat, and you will find out most of what you need to know about people. I remember when I was growing up, I had two aunts, and they're both gone now. One of my aunt would make me this hot spaghetti. Every time I would come over, she would give me this spaghetti. Everybody hated it, but I loved it. My other aunt, every holiday, every birthday, she would make me a lemon cake, and it was all for me. And she knew that I loved it. Now, oftentimes we say they put their foot in it. What they did was put love in it. It was love. When my mother fed us, we could eat on anything. It was jelly jars to drink out of. It was plastic plates sometimes. Nothing matched. But she served us that way. But if she had somebody that was important that was coming over, you had to break out the good china, which wasn't really all that good, but it was better than what we ate, because she wanted those people to know how she felt about them. And that is how restaurants are. Restaurants are. My favorite restaurants, whether we're talking about Pig and Cow in New York, or we're talking about Marcel's in Atlanta, or Harold and Bale's in Los Angeles, one of my favorite things about those places is when I walk in, I get the sense they welcome me there. They welcome me there. Not only the way what they serve, but how they serve me. It's an invitation to come back. They know your name. They know what you drank. They know when they saw you last time. It is a warm experience. I think that the dining experience got heightened when we couldn't do it. Remember during the quarantine, how you missed going out and having dinner? Because it is a communal thing. If you want to know about a people, eat what they eat. And if you want to know how they feel about you, look how they serve you. Case in point, a young TikTok who is a food critic goes all around the country. And I think it's bright. First off, a 20-something-year-old dude who's so enterprising, he makes a need for something that doesn't even exist. I think it's dope anyway. But he goes to these places, and apparently he went to some restaurants in Atlanta, and the service wasn't up to par to him. And a lot of people got offended. The thing about us, it's a generational thing. We're used to going to soul food places where the screen is half off, the menus are sticky, the service is terrible, but the food was good. This younger generation is different. They will stop working at a job they feel doesn't treat them right. They will take mental health days. They will do what it is. If you don't treat them the way they think they should be treated, they will not patronize you. And that's the way it is. Because the way that you serve people, the way you interact with them, the way you do things, either is an invitation or it's off-putting. So if you open a restaurant, it's not just about serving people food and giving them food when you're ready for them to have it. It is about the totality of that experience. It's about how I feel about the way they're serving me and what they're serving me. And that's just as important as anything else. If you want to know how people feel about you, look at what they serve you and the way they do it. Is it on time? Is it hot? Do they do it with a smile? Do they welcome me back? If they don't do that, then that is something that our generation is used to for some kind of restaurant. We're used to it. They are not. And if you're opening a restaurant right now, which is the kind of linchpin of the service industry, you got to understand. People have all kinds of choices right now. They eat all kinds of things. These younger people are doing things we never did before. They can go get sushi out of a grocery store. They don't have to go anywhere. And wherever they go, they want to be treated a certain way. There's an old movie. It was called Field of Dreams. And in the movie, it said, if you build it, they will come. Just like service, just like food, just like restaurants. That's a little note from the GED section. Got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It is the D.L. Hughley Show.
Now, in D.L. Hughley's caption, he says it's not cheap by any measure to eat out anymore. It doesn't matter if it's a drive-through, fast casual, or a sit-down dinner. It's pricey at every level. No one wants to pay for bad service. I don't care how great the food is. These days, you'll be one and done. There are too many places that get it right for people to think that customers are going to tolerate bad service for good food. That costs real money. I appreciate what the brother Hughley has built and how he includes the service as a part of the overall experience. Team DL, a little note from the GED section. Alright, so that's what DL Hughley had to say, and I love the appreciation that people are giving to Hughley, because at the end of the day, one thing that's hard to do is to grow being positive. And before all this attention he's getting now, he's already had a platform that was booming just off of him showing positivity and love. He's done way more good than bad, if you want to consider it bad, with the reactions to these businesses that didn't have good reviews in Atlanta. That pales in comparison to what he's already done. Now, to get y'all laughing a little bit, y'all know last video we covered Hughley speaking on the threats that his family was getting. But Hughley kept it real cool and PC. Now, y'all remember that skit on Key and Peele where Barack Obama had the anger translator? Well, a TikToker by the name of Farad B said he was gonna go ahead and be Hughley's anger translator called Michael Lee. Check this out right here.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's get some shit clear.
Every restaurant that me and my family go to, we were either A, invited by the restaurant themselves, or B, was told about the restaurant 100+ times.
Every restaurant me and my family go to, we was either invited to that bitch or we was told about it until our fucking ears bled.
From locals, from people who mention me, from people who email me, DM me. 99% of the time, I never go to a random restaurant.
I get invited by the fucking locals, the bitches that own the restaurant. Everybody want me to come, and I do. 9 times out of 10, it's never fucking random.
With that being said, my opinion was asked for. So many narratives being pushed, and it's insane to me.
So with that being said, you fake rich bougie motherfuckers asked me to come to Atlanta. You asked me to come review your shit, and now you want to spread lies because you fucked yourself? What's up with that? Y'all the motherfuckers with a 4 jumping jack policy before every order.
But let's be honest. What else do you want from me?
But let's keep it a thou wow, bitch. What else do you want from me? Get off my fucking nuts.
If I go to a bunch of restaurants and I have a string of good experiences, then I'm being too nice, I'm lying, the narrative is being pushed that my eye roll is fake, and I'm lying just to help people.
If I go to a bunch of fucking restaurants and have a bunch of back-to-back good fucking experiences, now I'm lying. Now I'm trying to help people and shit. Now I'm faking it. Now my eyes rolling back is garbage.
Then on the same hand, if I go to 2 or 3 restaurants where I don't have the best experience, now I'm tearing down businesses, now I'm being mean, now I need to shut up, now I need to mind my business, I need to sit down.
But at the same time, if I go to 3 restaurants and I hate them back-to-back and they both taste like a 9-pack of shit, now I'm being mean. Now I'm tearing down businesses. Now I need to be careful. Now I'm fucking up. Now I'm hateful and shit.
Again, I can't win for losing. I understand everybody gonna have an opinion on the situation. You can disagree with me. You cannot like what I say. Completely understand. I'm okay with that. But when my safety and my family's safety start coming into play, that's where I draw the line at.
I really don't give a fuck if you got an opinion on the situation, if you agree with me or disagree with how I'm doing or what the fuck I'm doing. But when my family start being threatened and the safety of my family is in line, I pull out some MMA shit and kick one of you motherfuckers. That's where bitches start getting shot. That's where I crash the fuck out at. And if you don't like it, bitch, put me up. Fuck you.
But what can't happen is with my family or the restaurants or anybody's safety start coming into play.
Fuck that restaurant and all the workers that built that motherfucker. Die about it, bitch. But what you ain't gonna do is play with me and mine.
It's absolutely overboard.
Especially when I was asked to give my opinion. Because you telling me my opinion only matter if it's positive. Because if it's positive, you got my face plastered on the wall and you saying Hughley been here. But if it's negative, I need to sit down somewhere and you don't know who I am. That's crazy to me.
Y'all really doing the most up there about that little overrated ass shit. Especially when y'all asked me to come up there and review that fucking soup kitchen. Now you got the nerve to have a stick up your ass because you didn't get the review you want? Bitch, did you want me to be honest or lie?
So much positive that happened in Atlanta that was shunned by the negative. It was so many restaurants we was blessed enough to help. We went to an array of restaurants like we always do at every city.
I had a lot of good experiences in Atlanta this week, but my good ones are being overshadowed because a local fucking mess hall got mad because they asked me to come down here and review some overpriced ass shit that they refused to sell me, and I came on the internet and kept it a bean.
I'm gonna be 100% transparent, 100% candid. Me and my family will postpone touring if other cities gonna be like this.
I'm gonna keep it a goose egg with you. Fuck this touring shit if all you little fucking corner stores gonna keep acting like this at every city we go to.
Every review not gonna be the best. I'm gonna be 100% honest. If you want me to come, please understand, I will be honest. I don't mean no harm. I don't have no malicious intent. I mean that, and when I say it, I mean it.
Every review ain't gonna be a 10 out of 10, cause some of the shit y'all cook is a shit out of toilet. So if you don't want me to be honest, then don't ask me to come review your shit, cause I will get on the internet and keep it a whole huncho. And I don't even be trying to be mean. I be actually trying to let you motherfuckers down nice. But you getting mad at me because I'm on here telling them that you selling mystery meat for $40 fucking. Well, stop selling that shit if you don't want nobody to tell it, and don't ask me to come if you don't want me to tell my people that's what you doing.
People be like, well, you know what you doing. You know if you give a bad review, people gonna come and flood it with hate comments. What else do you want me to do?
And then people will be like, well, you know if you leave a bad review, they're gonna flood their stuff with hate comments. What the fuck do that gotta do with me? I can't compensate for every crazy motherfucker in the world, so get my shit out your throat.
I'm telling people not to go and leave hate comments. I'm telling people not to leave negative comments. I'm telling people make their own opinion.
I'm telling people to make their own opinion. I'm telling people to try it for themselves. I'm telling people not to leave hate comments. I'm telling people not to be fucking mean. I'm telling people not to be assholes. What the fuck else do you want from me?
You want me to lie and say I had a good experience, or you want me to only post the videos when I have a positive experience? Then all of the videos I post is only gonna be positive experience. Then the narrative is gonna be pushing, I'm only trying to be positive, and we're gonna end up in the same situation.
And on top of that, I think something is getting lost in translation. When that happens, the restaurants that we are blessed enough to help won't be helped in the same manner, because people won't show up in the same way, because my reviews would be inauthentic. One of the reasons people show up the way they do is because they know I'm being honest and I'm giving my personal opinion and my personal perspective on the situation. But if I don't do that anymore, it won't be the 3 or 4 hour wait times, and now we won't be able to help business owners, and we won't be able to give back to the community. In the grand scheme, that's what this is about. It's about giving back. It's about giving back to the community. It's about stimulating the economy. That's what it's about. All the other stuff, I'm a simple man in real life. As long as me and my family healthy and safe and we can live a comfortable life, I'm straight.
How y'all want to play this shit, partner? What you want me to do? Get on here and say everything I eat is good? Because then the people who actually leave me with good experiences, they gonna suffer. Because the reason why people business get such a good boost when I come and leave a good review is because people can trust my word. They know I'm being honest. So that mean I have to be honest. So that mean if your shit tastes like a hot jar of nuts, I'm gonna have to tell you. Because when it don't taste like nuts, you're gonna win. But when it do, fuck you.
Again, it's a double-edged sword. I understand with great power comes great responsibility. God made me for this. I'm built for this. At the end of the day, I just want to eat food, walk in my path. If you want to be on a journey with me, you are more than welcome. If you don't, God bless you.
So in other words, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. And if you like it, you can rock with me. And if you don't, put me up. I hope your restaurant get roaches, bitch.
Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. And nobody's safety should be on the line. Not mine, not my family, not the restaurants that we go to. Relax. Like, relax, bro. Like, I understand. I get it. But at the end of the day, what you want me to do? You want me to lie? I can't do that. I'll walk away from everything before I lie. I'm telling you that right now. On 10 toes. Everything. God bless you.
This food and restaurant shit cool, but if you businesses think I'm finna get on here and lie for you, fuck you. I'ma always keep it a band. And as far as y'all playing with the safety of me and my family, get your mind right, cuz, for your toes be up there by the fucking weather.
Okay, that's funny as hell, dog. I know Keith Lee probably feel that way for sure, especially when you know if someone really tries you and you know how leafy you are with them hands. I know how you feel, bro. But as always, I can't end these Keith Lee videos without having the essence of him, positivity like always. And this was his last stop in Atlanta before he may not ever go back to that damn city. I'm just playing Atlanta. I've always enjoyed my stays in Atlanta, except that traffic. But check out this video right here.
It's starting to become a family tradition that before we leave any city on a food tour, we buy out a random food truck and we pass out ice cream to families for free. Atlanta was no different. And this is how that went. Let's talk about it.
Real quick, I don't mean to interrupt. Can I take your ice cream? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No, you good, man. Angel. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Strawberry lemonade.
Oh, of course. So as you can see, I just walked up. I had cash in my hand. I think I had like $160. I gave it to the man. I told him anybody in line, do whatever they want. And the guy who ran the ice cream truck, his name was Angel. He was so nice. He was completely understandable. He was passing out ice cream. He had a smile on his face the whole time. And he was bilingual. His customer service was absolutely amazing in my eyes.
Of course. God bless you, my man.
5 minutes into doing this, the line started getting crazy. And after a while, a few people was walking up to us and we started taking pictures. And I could sense that Angel started getting confused. So I introduced myself to him, which normally I don't do, but I didn't want him to feel like I was scamming or nothing.
God is amazing. So just so you're not completely caught off guard, so I'm like a food critic. I eat food on the internet. And what I do is I go to restaurants and I just get back to You have a YouTube channel? I'm on TikTok. You on TikTok? Can I get your info? Sure. I usually don't tell people, but you're just so confused. I don't want you to go home and be like, yeah, I'm shocked right now. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I hear, like, this never happened to me.
He then started telling me the transmission on his ice cream truck just went out.
My transmission was giving me issue. I can't get it on third. So something just told me to come down here and just sit here, man. That's God is amazing. Man. God is amazing.
But I was struggling because what happened, I was staying in the area. So I don't have to keep pressing acceleration and stuff, and then it been running up my gas as well because the highest idling.
I then asked him what his Cash App was, and I tipped him $1,000.
So we're gonna get your transmission fixed.
Oh man, yeah, I appreciate you, man. God bless you too.
He got out the truck, we chopped it up a little bit, and he kept saying, stuff like this never happens to me. But I'm blessed enough to say, it did today. God is amazing. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Got a line waiting for you.
The fact that something whispered to that man and told him to park right there and that happened, transmission gonna get fixed and all that, hey, that's love. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.